Ernest Roland Ball was born in 1878 in Cleveland, Ohio, and received his formal musical education at the Cleveland Conservatory. By the time he was 27, in 1905, he had moved to New York City to pursue a career in music. He got a big boost at the beginning of his career when he was asked by then State Senator James J. Walker to write music for a poem Walker had written. This became the song "Will You Love Me in December as You Do in May?" and it was a big hit. Walker later became the mayor of New York City, and Ball went on to become a sought-after composer and performer. Ball wrote scores for Broadway shows such as Barry of Ballymore in 1910, The Isle of Dreams in 1913, and Heart of Paddywhack in 1914, writing many songs for Irish tenor Chauncey Olcott. Ball wrote the song that Olcott is most famous for, When Irish Eyes Are Smiling, which to this day is still a famous and well-known song. Ball wrote many other songs with Irish themes, although he was not Irish himself. He was a pianist and often accompanied singers in the vaudeville circuit, sometimes also singing himself. Later in his vaudeville career, he worked as a duo with his then second wife, Maud Lambert, but their marriage was short-lived. As a songwriter, he collaborated with many different lyricists, such as Al Dubin in the song I covered, All the World Will Be Jealous of Me. In 1914, he was a charter member of ASCAP. He died in 1927 of a sudden heart attack at the age of 48. In 1970, he was posthumously inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. His first wife was Jessie Mae Jewett, whom he married in 1898. They had 3 children. His son Roland Adelbert Ball made his living as a car salesman, but also played and taught Hawaiian steel guitar. He had a son named Roland Sherwood Ball, born in 1930, who also learned steel guitar, and by the age of 19 was playing professionally with Tommy Duncan's Western Swing Band, Tommy Duncan and his Western All-Stars, after Duncan had left Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys. As you can see in this photo, he had already adopted the nickname of Ernie Ball, apparently taken from his grandfather's name. In the late 1950s, he opened an instrument store that exclusively sold guitars, which was an idea that was disparaged at the time because he wasn't selling any other instruments, but he became extremely successful. He also came up with an idea for a lighter gauge guitar string that would be easier to bend, and approached both Gibson and Fender with his idea, but was turned down by both. So he designed a new, easier-to-bend guitar string himself, and named his new line of strings after his grandfather and the nickname he himself had taken, Ernie Ball.